In
this section, we are going to discuss the question and answers of the chapter The Tiger King. First question: who is the Tiger King? Why does he get that name? Answer: Jilani Jungjung Bahadur, the king of Pratibandhapuram, is known as the Tiger King. At the time of his birth, the astrologers declared that the prince would have to die one day. The 10-day-old prince asked the astrologers to reveal the manner of his death. The wise men were baffled at this miracle. The chief astrologer said that his death would come from the tiger. The young prince growled and uttered terrifying words. Let tigers beware. He decided to kill 100 tigers. He thus got the name Tiger King. Next question: what did the royal infant grow up to be? Answer: the royal infant grew up to be the king of Pratibandhapuram. He was obsessed with the idea of killing one tiger, 100 tigers. He wanted to do so to disapprove the prophecy which said that his death would come from the 100th tiger. This made him kill all tigers of Pratibandhapuram. He even married for the sake of this ambition. He came to be known as the Tiger King. Next question: what will be the Maharaja do to find the required number of tigers to kill? Answer: to get the required number of tigers to kill, the Maharaja asked his divan to find a suitable girl for him to marry. A suitable girl for matrimonial alliance would be one who would not only come from a royal family but also belong to a state with a large tiger population. As Pratibandhapuram had no more tigers left, a province that belonged to his father-in-law would certainly provide him with an opportunity to kill more tigers and reach his aim of killing 100 tigers. Next question: how will the Maharaja prepare himself for the 100th tiger, which was supposed to decide his fate? Answer: the Maharaja wanted to be extremely careful while dealing with the 100th tiger, which was supposed to be the reason for his death. On encountering the 100th tiger, he took a careful aim at the tiger and shot it. When it fell in a crumpled heap, he was overcome with joy and left the place hastily. Next question: what will now happen to the astrologer? Do you think the prophecy was indisputably disapproved? Answer: the astrologer dies before the king of the Pratibandhapuram gets an opportunity to kill 100 tigers. Disapproving his prophecy seems to be the sole reason for the king's existence. Except for killing 100 tigers, everything else takes a back seat for the king. The prophecy cannot be indisputably disapproved as the king was ultimately killed by a tiger, though neither by real one nor by the 100th one. Looking at the weak, old, and almost lifeless tiger that was the 100th one, no one would have thought that it would escape the king's bullet by fainting at the shock of the bullet whizzing past. It was the tiny little wooden tiger from this toy shop that caused the death of the Tiger King. Next question: the story is a satire on the conceit of those in power. How does the author employ the literary devices of dramatic irony in the story? Answer: the story The Tiger King is a supreme example of dramatic irony. The character acts in a way grossly inappropriate to the actual circumstances, or accepts the opposite of what holds in store of him. Kalki has used a very dexterous use of dramatic irony in the story. After killing the first tiger, the king flaunts its dead body before astrologer to show that he is more powerful than a tiger. However, the astrologer warns the king that he should be careful with the 100th tiger. The king chooses to disapprove the astrologer wrong once again and makes frantic efforts to kill 100 tigers. Thus, having shot at the old tiger, the Tiger King believes he has killed the 100th tiger. But the reader, as well as the king's officers and minions, soon came to know that the emaciated tiger does not get killed but only faints. The king gets happy to killing the tiger, but in actual ignorance of this ironical fate, the prediction proves to be right, and mere silver on wooden tiger's body causes his dramatic death. Quite ironically, the 100th tiger kills the king instead, and astrologers' predictions stands vindicated. Next question: what is the author's indirect comment on subjecting innocent animals to the willfulness of human beings? Through this satirical story, the author has rightly portrayed how human beings have subjected innocent animals to untold torture and death merely to fulfill their own whims and fantasies. The Maharaja's indiscriminate killing of tigers led to their extinction in some states, but the Maharaja was oblivious to the grave consequence his action was leading to. In order to prove an astrologer wrong, the Maharaja went on a killing spree, proving his dominance over the helpless animals. Next question: how would you describe the behavior of the Maharaja's minions towards him? Do you find them truly sincere towards him, or are they driven by fear when they obey him? Do you find a similarity in today's political order? Maharaja's minions were subservient and sycophantic. Most of them were scared of Maharaja and tried to keep him in good humor by obeying his orders. They did not dare to disobey him, as his displeasure could mean loss of their job or even loss of their lives. The astrologer was afraid of predicting his death till Maharaja told him to speak without fear. The one who should have advised the king not to kill the tiger did not dare to go against his wishes and aided his marriage to a princess whose father's kingdom possessed a large number of tigers. Being afraid of losing his job, he presented an old tiger to satisfy the whims of his Maharaja. Likewise, the hunters chose not to inform him of the survival of the 100th tiger and instead killed it themselves, fearing that they might lose their jobs. Even the shopkeeper who sold the king a cheap wooden toy tiger quoted a high price lest he should be punished under the rules of emergency. So, it is evident that the king's minions were driven by fear rather than any feelings of sincerity towards their ruler. Today's political order is no different. We know too well that many of the people in power are not there because of their ability but because of their influence and power. Moreover, others pander to them for their own vested interest rather than for the good of the country. Next question: can you relate instances of game hunting among the rich and the powerful in the present times that illustrate the colorness of human beings towards wildlife? You can write this answer by your own. Thank you.